I've been a nature geek for most of my life and spent a lot of time outside digging holes and climbing trees. So I'm very much kind of in my element and enjoying myself out here. I'm a big fan of work that's outside of the theoretical and makes more of a tangible difference. And I think that's something that I really was attracted to with TIWLT. Land trusts in general are organizations that put their money where their mouth is and say we are passionate about conservation, we're passionate about the areas that we live, and we are actively working to conserve that in real time. This area supports 1/3 of Ontario's species at risk. You don't necessarily see things here that you don't see anywhere else, but you see species here next to each other that you would never see next to each other in any other part of the world. Science has told us that the bare minimum of conserved spaces that we need is 30%. This idea that we need to conserve 30% of land sounds a little jarring at first, but I want to drive home the point that this 30% includes land that's conserved in national parks, in provincial parks, and in conservation areas. This is land that the public can come out and walk on and experience. When you get education, when you get an informed public, you get people that are good stewards of their own private lands. So while you may not have 30% tied up in legally binding protection things, you may have functionally 30% when you incorporate all of the good land stewards on their own private lands. People need nature in their lives. Having that 30% guaranteed is going to be something that future generations are going to be really glad that they have because of the conservation work that we're doing.